Good morning, everyone. It's about 6 a.m. Maybe a little after. Look at that sun. Look at the sunrise. Saturday morning here. Starting off my day by watering. Got turn the sprinklers around. Got that sprinkler going, but oh god, that is so gorgeous. All right, let's see. Transfer to injured hand. Whoops! Don't drop phone. So I can turn water off. Boy. But brought you all outside so we can listen to the field sprinklers. The grain is getting really ripe. I mean, look at that. Still getting watered though. Not quite yet ready to harvest. Got to make sure the moisture content has got to be just so before they start harvesting. But boy, that is a beautiful sunrise this morning. I got to get some more stuff off my phone before I can make another video, but I'm starting to do a few videos here. Make a few clips. Then I'll go in, have breakfast, remove some files off my phone so I can make another video today. About to run out of storage again. But good morning. Smoke in the air sure makes for a beautiful, beautiful sunrise. Boy. Very peaceful. Now to go in and get breakfast going and get my day started. See y'all later. Well, good morning. Back again. It's a couple hours later. Actually 2.5 hours later. At 6 o'clock I came out and grabbed the little dawn shot. Since then I've been coming out every hour, move sprinklers. Got to move this one again. Oh, really got to get some stuff done. I put my camera on my tripod so I can carry it around. Let's see, this hose goes that way. Okay. Alright. Alright, let me move this. Got that one going again. Moved the front one out here closer to the road. So I got this one going. This area is a little dry. The joys of living on a country road. Anyways, it's actually 55 miles an hour out there on the road. Oh no, speed limit on this road is 50 miles an hour. I bet that guy was doing 60. Yeah, they really try to see how fast they can pick up speed and hit 60. But as you can see, this area of my lawn is a little shorter, not as green. It's a little drier. Some spots are just a little harder to keep green than others. So we got the water going. I'm gonna have to go easy on these cherries. I ate a few too many last night. And yeah. So first order of business, gotta go in the garage, and I have to get a hand rake and come out and rake this. As you can see, the pocket gophers have been very, very busy here. And I gotta get all this dirt raked out nice and smooth. Yeah, get it all raked out nice and smooth. Can't mow the weeds when the pocket gophers are busy excavating my entire edge of my driveway. Oh boy. Do need to get a sprinkler out on this grass too. Need to get a little one out here, so that'll probably be one of the next spots to put a sprinkler. But we're going to go in, get what I need, and do a little hand raking. Give me a second. Having a broken wrist is a bit inconvenient when you really can't get out here and just take a big rake and use things. So I got my little hand rake. We're going to do what we can. Sift out these rocks. A lot of rocks here. Good enough there. Let's turn this around a little bit. Okay, let's see if I can get that spot there. Yeah, you can see what those pocket gophers have just been doing down there. Okay, it's not perfect, but I think I've scattered the mounds and got them flat enough that I come back over here and I got the rocks, as many as I could, into the driveway area. But I think it's flat enough that if I come and dampen it down a little bit with the hose and dampen the dirt down so I don't kick up too much dust, I may be able to get the weeds mowed. Just a little tough when you only got one hand. That broken wrist has been a bit inconvenient. Not to mention, obviously didn't get all the roots for my, thought I dug up all the roots of my horseradish, and lo and behold, here's more horseradish. So it's obviously more roots in that spot on the ground. I'll have to get that dug up too. Probably not till this fall though. Yeah, do that this fall. Anyways, now we gotta start our mowing, at least along the pumpkin patch and in the areas where the grass has already gotten really, oh god, trying to get this tripod way centered. I got a little backyard mowing to do. So it's not even 9 o'clock yet, but it's already 70 and it's getting warm, so better get to it. Well, I'm about as done with mowing as I'm going to. It's noon. Time for lunch. 3 hours mowing. Got the back all mowed. Let's go see all of this. Oh, there we go. Yep, got the back all mowed. Wearing my hat. It's currently 88 degrees out. But got this all done. Didn't mow the weeds. Weeds aren't tall enough to need mowed. The only parts that really needed mowed was over here by my sunflowers. Oh, let's see if I can collapse the legs on this tripod. Okay, there we go. Now I'm not going to keep bumping it into my knees. But look how tall those sunflowers are getting. Isn't that amazing? They're really getting big. Pumpkins are, oh god, the pumpkin patch is looking amazing. So yep, gonna have some nice pumpkins this fall. Got out here. Breeze feels cool coming up from the south and across the fields, but we got all these sprinklers going, so that really cools it off. It's almost like having a giant air conditioner out here. Getting all this done. My little tree has decided to live. It's probably now about 8 inches tall. I need to get out here with my little hand scissors and scissor the grass around the base of this tree. This is the one that had those pretty flowers on it. Still don't know what kind of tree it is, but yeah, it had those pretty white flowers, and apparently even got some berries or seeds off of it. Went to seed. I don't know what it is. No scent. I think it's some kind of decorative tree though. And this one, I don't know what kind it is either, but it's growing nicely. Apparently they've decided they're naturalizing. Of course, once they stop watering the grain, I may have to run some hoses out here to water the trees. That'll probably be in another month. Right now, things are still staying with the field sprinklers and a little bit of overspray coming into my little back pasture. It's enough to keep things green, growing, including the weeds. stay green and growing. I haven't watered the center area at all, and the weeds, I think the weeds are just subsisting on the morning dew. They must be, because they ain't getting nothing else. Okay, let's go on. Well, I mowed back here because this is an area that gets regular water. So let's see if we can push this open. This gets regular water. So the grass was quite tall and wasn't going to wait another week until my neighbor can come and mow it. He'll come mow next Friday and it'll be back to being very tall again. But I got it mowed down here on the field side. Yeah. I found another dumping ground for lawn clippings, which I'm going to go get. I need to get lawn clippings over all this area. And lawn clippings over all my new baby grass that's growing. It's just, it's hair fine baby grass. But it's coming up. Maybe got to get some clippings over the top of it. But I got this cleaned up pretty good. Still got sprinklers going. Got around the pumpkin patch because that gets watered regular too. And it was pretty long. I even pruned some branches over there off that Chinese elm. It was getting pretty bushy and hanging down and would get in the way of anybody walking under them. I did leave some bigger branches here. I'm hoping they will grow up nice and straight and maybe give me a little more shade in this area, which I lost when I lost the top half of that tree. In 2019, when we had a microburst came through, that was the same one that split my willow in half. So, got that going. But I got it mowed around here, trimmed up, looks good, or at least it looks kind of less messy. Well, I do the best I can. Trimmed up along my little rose bed here that really needs somebody with two good hands to come and help me pull all the weeds out of. I only got one hand. Some of these deep-rooted weeds, you need two hands to yank one weed out. But I got a little mowing done here. Not too much. Yeah, I missed a weed. Missed a couple of weeds here. I'll have to come back and just snip those short. I was getting tired. It was noon in the upper 80s. Yeah, getting tired. So now I got to get a hose and just start sucking down the ground. And I will see if I can loosen up enough grass roots to pull them up. First I gotta go and get some lunch. Boy. Yep, still watering the dry spots in the lawn. And we'll just let this long lawn keep it watered all week and let it hopefully get nice and tall. Wish I could just kind of flood irrigate it, you know, 4 inches of water and then let the water recede. Tons of cherries. And I'm just picking what I eat. And I ate way too many yesterday. But they're good. And all the flower buds are opening up there. Look at that. Look at all those pretty roses. Makes my little arbor look good. Yeah, I got the sprinkler here, but it's also watering those grass weeds, so I can come by later and hopefully yank a few of them out. Leave the hollyhocks. Got hollyhocks here, going to be blooming soon. But look at those pretty roses. This is just the first day. They're going to look even better tomorrow when more of them open up. Alright. Yep, more of my weedy, overgrown. Gotta get that trimmed down again. Gotta get all the grass out of these irises. Water my plants. But for right now, let's go in the house, get some lunch. We might do something later on today. We'll see. Well, while I was at the grocery store, I picked up some carrot seeds. I'm just going to sprinkle them on the ground here between the eggplants and peppers, and we'll see what happens. Just going to show you. There's a lot of seeds in this here little envelope. I don't know if it'll focus. That's a lot of seeds. Well, I sprinkled and then I scuffled up the dirt a little bit. And they'll get well watered tonight and we will see what happens. See if we get, I got a few volunteer carrots growing here and there. Left over from last couple years. But we will see what happens when we really get things connected. Right now though, I'm going to get the, thought I'd just take the water hose. Oh god, I'm trying to get this thing unconnected. Ah, there we go. I thought I'd connect the soaker hose up a bit. Not a bad idea, getting the soaker hose going. Oh, things you use your feet for. I never thought I'd be using my feet to tighten up a... Oh boy. Now this is a little tough. Sit this in. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna try pushing it with my hand. I don't know if I'll get it. And maybe I did. I think I did. I think I got it connected. Good. Let's go turn this on. Get the drip hose going today. I will turn on the overhead sprinkler tonight, but because there's other things in the raised bed area that need to be watered. But for right now, things like the marigold seeds and everything, the drip irrigation will actually be much better since this will just soak right through and soak these areas down. I think I got little baby marigold there, baby marigold there. We want to keep them well watered. So let's get this thing going. Get everything nicely dripping. Get everything nicely dripping around here. Yeah, I'm afraid this whole tomato plant has died. It looks dead. It feels weird and rubbery. So I think it did not make it. Well, the rest of the starts I bought from that nursery, as you can tell, are really big, doing great. That one did not do well or do great. However, I got a couple of starts for some cherry tomatoes in my house that I started from seed. They're still tiny, But I thought I would dig up this and some of the soil around it, just in case there's something in the soil that killed it. And I am going to plant those 2 little tiny baby starts in here because I think they'll be much, much happier outside. But here we go. We got our drip irrigation hose going. Oh, got my soaker hose going. Let's soak down all this ground. Get all these carrot seeds I just planted nice and wet. And that'll also get some good watering directly to the roots of all my plants, which is something they really need right now in this heat. Oh, I got a tire sitting on this one. Oh well. Eventually I'm going to be taking these tires off. This is just to protect the plants while they're little. But as you can see, some of these plants are getting big enough now. I can just about take this one. I can probably take that tire off. Just can't do it with my left hand while I'm filming. Or maybe I can film with my left hand. I can sort of hold this. Let's see. Yeah, it just helps protect them while they are... Okay, that tire is so full of water. Gotta get all the water out of those tires. But there, this one now is free to spread, and it will. It will spread a lot. But when they're tiny, when they're tiny, like these little ones, they need to be protected because we get such high winds. But my fence over there, my pea fence, is now providing a little wind blockage. So things are doing much better. You notice those tomatoes over there are not getting blown over. They're doing really good. Yeah, they're doing great. Oh. So we got drip irrigation going here. Everybody's gonna get a good water and good nice little drink. Get the ground, and this thing really soaks down my bed. It does such a good job that in about an hour we're gonna have water that is literally going to be coming out the bottom from the water that has gone straight down through the soil. It'll go straight through the down through the soil and into the ground, and it'll soak down these beds really good. Oh look, baby marigolds. I already got baby marigolds. I hope some of these are white marigolds. So, and soon they're gonna look like this marigold, which needs a little extra boost. It's so tiny. And I think something, yes, look at that. Something's been biting the tops off my marigolds. Better not be the darn birds. No, the birds like to get in here and dig for worms early in the morning, but really. Anyways, look at the amazing, magnificent rhubarb. That is just amazing. Look how big that is. And yes, that's I got down so you can actually see how big this rhubarb is. This is my 3 rhubarb plants, and they are just huge. Oh God, they're huge. They are doing amazing. Oh boy, could probably even harvest a few of the bigger stalks off of that. I'll need to see if I can find a good rhubarb recipe that doesn't include sugar, gluten, grain. There's got to be one out there. Okay, we planted some carrots. Got the water going. Been watering my entire yard. I got some stuff from my peach tree. On a side note, This area where they dug the pit still has some sinkage. Look at what I watering my baby grass in here, which is coming up so good, and the ground collapsed. I got another sinkhole in here, and look at the big crack. Oh, it's just sinking. It's continuing to sink, which means I now have to dump dirt on top of my baby grass to fill this whole area in. And I gotta fill in that hole with rocks. And then put dirt on it. And then more dirt on top of my baby grass that was just barely coming up. I was getting so proud of that too. But for my little peach tree, I'm gonna try. I'm watering it again. Leaves are starting to fall off. But I bought this stuff. Let's see. I need to go and... It's called Save a Tree. It's like vitamins for a tree. I need to go get my little 1-gallon water pot and mix some up. Because I did find a vole trail going to my tree from back there. There's literally a trail in my grass. You can see this. See, this is where the voles have tunneled. They've literally chewed out chunks of my grass. I got water. I'm watering the tree again. But there is a hole down here. Let's get you some water too. Hole there. But down here, there is literally, oh, let's see if I can get you so you can see it. There's a hole down here. There's a hole. Trail for the vole hole goes down there. And I was talking to them at the nursery, and they're saying that it's quite possible, ooh, slugs. Need to get some more insecticide here. Slugs are chewing on my tree. That, oh God, I got slugs on my tree. Dang it. It is quite possible that the voles got down there during the winter and they chewed up the roots, the root ball on my tree, and my tree very well could be dying. But I haven't, without having someone actually coming out and looking at it, I mean, this thing, you can see all the little buds that never leafed out. But yeah, this is just, it's sad. But I'm gonna go get my little water pot. We're gonna mix up some of the Save a Tree, and we're gonna see if we can save a tree. All right, got stuff mixed up, and we're just gonna trickle it down. I guess this vole hole is probably the best place to trickle it into. Just trickle, let it soak. Trickle, let it soak. I'm also trickling it down the trunk. I don't know if that will help. I mean, this poor thing, I doubt anything's gonna hurt it at this point. It's trying to die, so just let it soak in. Let's see if we can save our tree here. I mixed it up the way it said, one cup to a gallon of water. This thing holds it's a little old watering canister, probably about 30 years old, but hey, it still works. And I think with the vole hole there, at least I'll know this is actually getting directly into the roots of the tree. And we'll be able to hopefully save our tree. It's going to go down all through that vole's tunnels. There we go. We'll let it soak in. Maybe get the water trickling on it to continue helping push this stuff all the way down. See, I got my water on just a trickle. So I'm just going to leave it here and just let it trickle. And of course, maybe that stuff will kill the slugs too. Okay. But yeah, we're just going to push it all the way down, deep into the ground, and hopefully it will help save our tree. We'll know next spring if I was successful or not. Well, would you see that? There's clouds in the air. It's hard to tell because of all the smoke, but the sun's going down behind the clouds. I love the zoom on this. It's so good, so clear. I'm trying to hold still, honest. To look at me, you would see me holding absolutely still, but just those minor tremors. But isn't that just the most amazing sunset? That is amazing. My grass is looking a little better. Still got some thin spots but they got well watered, so more green should be popping up through them. I've got to get a trickle water on the birch and on my Colorado spruce here. Needs a real good watering, so I'll take off and get some good growth this year. And here comes another car. And there we go. Okay, truck pulling a boat. Alright, people. Well, I'll be getting this video out as soon as I can. I spent quite a bit of time this morning moving files off my phone so I'd have some space. We got an amazing sunset tonight, and if you like my content, please like, subscribe, share with a friend. I sat in my house for the last 15 minutes. Not a single vehicle went by. The instant I come out to video the sunset, suddenly every car in the neighborhood is driving by. But here we go. The sun is going down behind the big butte. Brilliant red color due to the fact that we have smoke in the air. And God, that is just awe-inspiring. That's an awe-inspiring scene. But you got your daily update, or bi-daily update, whatever. I tried to get out at least one video. I'm just like I would be. There's a young. Okay, I'm tongue-tied, and here comes another vehicle. I mean, really. 15 minutes sitting in my house, not a single video goes by. The instant I come out here and start filming, everybody's going by. Honestly, it's very peaceful, very quiet, hardly any traffic on this road. I swear there's hardly any traffic on this road. There's only traffic on this road when I am out trying to make a video. But like I was saying, if you like, share my content. I'm really close now to getting 500 subscribers. It would be really nice to meet that mark. I was hoping to have met that mark about 3 months ago, but it's just been very slow building my channel. I'm doing the best I can, and right now I'm trying to do the best I can with a broken wrist, which is getting better. I'm actually able to use my fingers a little more. Oh god, I just love this site. I'm gonna have to take a picture of it, or take a screenshot off my video here. But good night, everyone. Good night, my friends. Good night, my family. I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful Sunday and a wonderful coming week. And I'll talk to y'all on the next video.